Hey, you summoned a lesser maker. Today we're going to paint a warband the lazy way, and it's going to look really good.
I'm going to start off by gluing all these models to their bases. I 3D printed these, just made some simple squares. Just make sure you don't glue your models to the table. We're going to start off with a simple gradient between a dark color and a light color, and we're going to be using rattle cans for this. I like to blue tack everything to a stick that I can hold, and this will make this process much faster. I've done this process before, and this model right here is a good example of it. You can get a really good gradient, and you can do it a number of different ways. I primarily use this for an undead warband to kind of give it a ghostly look. And today we're going to do a trench ghost warband for my Trench Crusade games. And we're going to start with a dark green.
We're going to be using gloss spray paint for the really bright colors. The way to avoid gloss dripping your model and obscuring details is to start the spray over here on this side of the miniature and then spray it across, just dusting the miniature, and then just doing that over and over again, slowly building up layers.
This is what it looks like with a dark green, and now it's time to do the highlight with the zenithal, and it really comes out with a good gradient.
If you use glossy paint, make sure before you do anything else, you do a matte clear coat. The next step is we're going to use a dip wash. The way you make this is you add a little bit of water, 1 drop of Dawn dish soap, and then you add a little bit of ink. This one is iron oxide, and I also add just a little bit of blue and purple just to kind of make the green shadows a little bit more interest.
And I dipped these models 3 times, letting it dry between each layer. After that, I did a yellow dry brush to kind of bring back the highlights, and any of the mottled texture from the dip wash will get cleaned up on this stage. And I was really liking how this was popping off of the table. The next step after this is to paint all the weapons and metal bits orange. This is going to make everything look really rusty, and then we're going to go over those bits with a gray, kind of a dark gray to a light gray gradient, and that's just 2 colors mixing together. And that's basically it for this whole thing. It's super easy. You can get this done in a day, and after all the hand painting, you just dip it one more time, and it really brings everything together. I really like this color scheme for its repeatability and accessibility. With only 2 cans of spray paint and a clear coat, this color scheme can last and be really cohesive with a really large number of models. You could do a whole army this way, and it would be really fast. I've spent probably an hour painting, and it took maybe 8 hours between drying time. It was really efficient, and I think it looks better than the warband that took me probably 14 hours of total painting time. But let me know what you think. My brother flew in from out of town, and I'm really looking forward to testing out Trench Crusade finally, now that I have this game, or these models finally figured out. I can't talk. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, patrons, for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. If you like these videos, feel free to support the channel for $2 or $5 a month. Have a good one.